couple of weeks ago, I revisited the Noodle Boys clip from episode 284.
Yeah,
that poor soul is still relatable and is still a fool.
I was thinking about that.
I am in dire need of a jobs karma. We should play that again.
I have the Noodle Boy. We should play that maybe during this show. But what I realized is, just to set you up for it, when you listen to the Noodle Boy complaining about how the boss doesn't let them have any say and they should all be running the company together, it's exactly like these bureaucrats that are testifying against Trump. It's the same thing. Well, the big mean boss, he's not telling me what to do. He's doing it differently. It's Noodle Boy. This is the Noodle Boy generation.
That's a great observation.
And we'll play that one later.
And let's do Noodle Boy with this in mind. We are listening to what amounts to the people who are complaining at these hearings, and the same people who say things like, well, I don't know, Trump can't fire the ambassador.
Right. Let me just see when this clip was originally aired. 2012. So this is almost 8 years ago. Some of these people were probably working at Noodles back in the day, who are now
exactly.
And this is the generation, the Noodle Boy generation. It's only about a minute and a half, but this was, I think it was in Seattle, and they were protesting, and it really was the beginning of the social justice warriors movement when we really started to see it happening. And when we heard this, we're like, wow, is this really the youths of America?
Well, like I described earlier, there are two fundamental classes that are just a plain fact in society. You either work for someone else or you work for yourself. And most people work for someone else in a way that they aren't free. You don't really get to decide your work. For example, I work at Noodles, a restaurant, and basically it's a dictatorship there. We're told exactly what we're going to cook, how we're going to cook it, what time we're going to get there, and basically if they don't like what they're doing, they try to tell us what to do. If we don't listen, they get rid of us. And so we're not able to actually cooperate in a way that we make decisions together. I try to convince my fellow employees that we should have a union at Noodles, so it's a source of power to start with. And then I think in terms of the bigger picture, when you look at revolutions, the way that you actually get rid of any sort of dictatorship is by having workers take control of the place where they work.
Would your plan, your vision for Noodles,
Sure.
would it include the owner? What capacity would he be granted?
If the owner wanted to cooperate with us as an equal and provide his skills that he had, we would definitely cooperate with him. We'd have to abdicate his position as being an owner and controller of us, and he would have to recognize that we run Noodles together, and basically, if he doesn't want to cooperate with us, he's against us.
And that's exactly what spawned Sandy Ocasio-Cortez.
Who here is ready for the revolution?
I mean, that's exactly what this is. Congratulations, Noodles.
Yeah.
You've done it.
Little did we know at the time of ridiculing that kid, which we've done for years.
Yes, that he would go on.
Little did we know that this was really a major trend, not like something to mock.
Not just a trend, it's an entire population group.
Yeah, on no agenda.